Great, thank you. So we were today is the 11th of December, 2025, and we were talking about the post treatment experience from the cancer treatment. Yeah. PSA is now 0.24. That's pretty amazing.
It was around that the last time, yeah.
Okay.
Now, here's what's going on is I just sent you 2 test results.
Oh, by my phone or by email?
Email, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's something we might want to talk about.
Okay, let me look that up. Okay, you sent. I see test results. Yep. Here's one. Your immunoglobulins are low.
Yeah.
Immunoglobulin G
is low, yeah.
And
They're all low. They're all kind of low. Yeah, that one's very low, yeah.
Okay, right. And then let's look at the other one. Okay, your red blood cells, so that's normal too. All this is gonna the cancer treatment affects these things.
Yeah. I think I might have been kind of low before though. I mean, maybe not so low, but maybe low before.
Yeah, and you have red blood count is 4.14 and the range is 4.60 and up, and then the hemoglobin is 13.1 and the range is above 13.7, and hematocrit is about level at 40.3. That's level to the low range. It's 40 to 51. Okay.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm just passing that on to you.
All right. So
I went and had that done, and with a guy named Gary Solomon. He's kind of like he works with at Langone, and he's kind of more orientated toward immune kind of situations, autoimmune situations.
Is he an MD?
Yeah. And he mentioned something about maybe getting shots from kind of a donor, get some gamma globulin shots from some donor to bring the level up. And the thing is, with Gary, I'd like to work with him, but when I was in there, he also recommended that I try some prednisone,
Yikes. For what?
Well,
are you in pain?
No, but I have this ongoing kind of a sinusitis, or a sinus condition, not sinusitis actually, but just a nasal situation where it's just always kind of running and dripping and stuff. And he wanted to see, I think, whether wouldn't the prednisone kind of suppress my immune system?
Yeah.
I guess he wanted to see if that would affect the maybe just see what the result would be. Now, the result was horrible, but the things that I told him that.
Oh, you mean you did it?
I did it, yeah.
Wow.
It was 5, 5, 5, then 10, 10, 10. Okay.
So what do you mean 5, 5, 5, 10, 10?
Milligrams, 5 milligrams per day. Then, second day 5, then 5 again. And then he said if you didn't notice any difference, any improvement, go to 10. So I went to 10 for 3 days. Now, the things I told him that the side effects that bothered me, that I didn't like, were it got me wired, really wired. I had an incident out on the street here, police were almost called on me. And I got constipated, and I had a hard time sleeping, and just had some muscle aches and pains that I didn't have before. And he said, I made kind of a long message to him about this, and he just comes back and says, not the prednisone.
Oh, not the prednisone.
Not the prednisone.
Standard reactions to prednisone.
And so anyway, I'm leery now of working with him. I mean, I don't quite trust him actually. No.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so that's you know,
I mean, you know that it
it's too
riles
bad.
people up for sleep and affects
Yeah,
affects you in a lot of ways. Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of these doctors think. I mean, they think I'm overreactive or my too. I don't know, something like just too worry too much about what's going on and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I've lost confidence in all my doctors, to tell you
I
the truth.
understand.
Yeah. Now, I went to my heart doctor recently, and he, I'm now, I'm using something, it's a device called iSleep. You put it on your finger and it records your sleep during the night So I'm bringing that back to them tomorrow to I know I don't sleep well, so let them, it'll be 4 nights and let them give me the feedback on it.
What
But
it's called, I sleep.
I sleep, yeah. They're up at 116th Street in Harlem. Yeah.
Is that the name of a center or is that the
Well,
name of a product?
I think it's the name of the center. Yeah. Although maybe it's the same name of the product too. Yeah. But
So
they're
that
up.
was referred by your doctor to go there?
Yeah. He referred me for that. Yeah. So I went up there and, I have the device and I have to take it back tomorrow.
Oh, in Harlem?
Yeah. Right. Mhm.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so, when I was in there, I was telling him about, I was concerned about my A1C and stuff like that. That my eyes have been. I felt like my vision deteriorated since being on the hormones and stuff and all that. And I thought he was attentive to it, but he didn't. When I went for my blood work, he forgot to put in the A1C. So when I went to my thyroid doctor a couple of weeks ago, I had her do the A1C, and mine was like 5.8. So. That's not great, actually.
No,
I thought it might have been worse though. I mean, I've been hovering about around 5.7, 5.8, 5.9. I think I even got to 5.9 at one point, actually. But it's not
that's pre-diabetes.
pre-diabetes. Yeah, I know. So anyway, that's something to think about.
So
And
did you think about my class starting January 11th on measuring your blood sugar and getting in touch with your uh, all the things that help with the better blood sugar balance?
um, I hadn't thought about it. No,
Yeah,
but
you need to be on top of that one. So if you
yeah.
can,
Okay, okay, I know that. I mean, I was going to ask you this. Does stevia have the same effect as just or using it like it's ordinary sugar? I don't know.
it's not does I don't know. Let me just check that to see if it raises the blood sugar.
Because that's kind of what I mean, that would be important to know. I mean,
Well, the best thing is the allulose.
allulose,
Allulose,
allulose. Okay, you mentioned that before, yeah.
yeah, allulose. You can get a little really nice uh, sweetness, and without it doesn't go through your digestive system, doesn't affect your liver.
Well, okay. There's something here I have. Hold on. Oh, monk fruit monk fruit sweetener, but this has erythritol, which is not supposed to be the greatest stuff.
Yeah, which let me just see that. Oh yeah, that's what I have bags of that here, and I have
But but that's got erythritol, which isn't supposed to be all
that's
that
right,
cool. I
that's
don't
right.
think.
That's why I switched over to allulose. I'll show
Okay.
you my allulose comes in a syrup, different flavored syrup. It also comes in granulated form if you like to bake with it, which I do. Here's my allulose.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
here's
okay. How you close. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Great.
the syrup
Yeah.
is nice also.
Yeah. Okay.
I had a client here who's very discriminatory about foods. He's a caterer. He has
Uh-huh.
a big company, and he said, "I don't like the allulose because it's synthetic. It's made in a lab, but
Mm-hmm.
it's made from, believe it or not, corn,
Mm-hmm.
but it does not affect your nutrition. So it doesn't go through, and it's not a nutritive effect on your body at all.
Well,
It
that's interesting. Okay.
it helps. I mean, it helps to lower
Mm-hmm.
your GLP-1 to make them more sensitive, your GLP-1 receptors. So I always
Mm-hmm.
notice when I take it, and I take it almost every day in a
Mm-hmm.
shake,
Mm-hmm.
that my blood sugar drops a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using an embedded monitor because I don't have diabetes, and
Yeah.
partly because I keep a really close eye on what I eat.
Yeah.
So all my
Well,
brothers had prediabetes. My parents had diabetes. My father, diabetes type 2.
but was it later in life or?
Yeah, it was later in life, and they
Mhm.
also got Alzheimer's. So
Yeah.
I'm convinced that it leads to Alzheimer's,
Yeah.
elevated blood sugar.
Could be. Yeah. That's right. Hmm. Well, Becky's a jammer, and she did a lot of jamming up in Canada.
What's jamming?
Makes jams out of the berries. You
Oh,
know,
she makes jam.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, she puts sugars in it, right?
She does. She tries to be easy on the sugar, but she does put it in, and I'm
She
now
could,
avoiding all her jams. Yeah,
yeah, she could use the allulose, and she would make
yeah,
$1 million
yeah,
promoting allulose in her jams.
yeah.
The people
Mhm.
are still just learning about allulose,
Okay.
but it's a godsend.
Hmm. Okay.
And the company has something called sucralose now. I'm afraid to try that. I don't know what sucralose. They have parts 50% allulose and I think 50%. I think they said fructose, which is something you're really supposed to stay
Oh,
away from. So,
yeah, yeah. Right. No, you wouldn't
but
want that.
yeah, you wouldn't want that. But it's made by a company called RX Sugar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can go to RX Sugar, or you can go to
Hmm.
Amazon
Yeah.
and order from Amazon.
Hmm. Okay. I'm being more careful. I'm just wanted to know about the stevia and all that. I wasn't sure about the stevia. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What did I find out about the stevia? Let's see. Does stevia raise blood sugar? It does not raise blood sugar. It's a natural 0-calorie sweetener, but that doesn't affect glucose or insulin levels, making it safe for diabetics. But be cautious of additives like dextrose or maltodextrin,
Hmm.
which we know about, and erythritol. So
Yeah. Hmm. Okay.
you can see if you make sure you're getting blends of stevia or pure stevia without these sugar-based
Yeah.
fillers. So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Watch that. Yeah. Yeah.
I can send this to you. There's an article. It's stevia, the dark side of this natural sweetener.
Okay. Okay.
Would you like to read that?
Yeah. Sure. Hmm.
Okay. I haven't read it myself, but I'm looking forward to it.
I'll put down the shade so you can see me.
That's okay. I can see you. Put it down if you want to. Okay. Just sent that to you.
Mhm. So anyway, yeah. Thank you. So
Mm-hmm.
that's that. Now it it seems like maybe it would start before. I don't know, but my bowel habits, it just seems like it's kind of radically changed actually. And it almost seems like it was coincidental with the prednisone, but maybe it was starting before. But it does have me concerned because, you know, well, the cancer that I had in my prostate was it's the sac of where the cancer was bulging into my intestinal wall. And I'm not saying that something has occurred it's affecting my bowel movements, but that something related to the cancer, but um, it has me concerned. I mean, I've been doing everything. It's like my biome almost got destroyed by the prednisone.
Oh, that's
I don't
possible.
know if that's possible, but just in a
And,
short.
and the chemo. I mean, the radiation. I mean, the
But
fighting. Yeah, you didn't have chemo.
well, I didn't have chemo, no. But but at any rate, I had no problems with my bowels during the radiation or thereafter. All summer long, I didn't have any problems. Um, then I get back and like I said, I did the prednisone maybe 3 weeks ago. The last 3 weeks, or it's just the change has been like dramatic. I mean, like um, a lot of gas, horrible gas, and it just seems like nothing comes out like formed in any particular way. It's kind of thin and it's just it's a horrible thing. What can I say?
So it's runny. It's not formed.
Not really well formed. It's not diarrhea though. No, it's not diarrhea. It's not well formed in it. Um, yeah, I feel like I have a hard time. This doesn't seem to want to leave very.
So you're having pain when you're trying to defecate.
No, I don't have pain. No. Mm-mm.
But you said you had pain in something.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
have any pain.
No, I've
You have
had,
gas.
yeah, bad gas. Yeah.
So,
Becky hasn't really caught on yet, but I'd like to have it deal with it, as best I could before she's been in Africa for 3 weeks.
wow.
Hmm. Yeah.
So is it related to your food that you're eating?
Well, um, I don't know. I've been eating just the same as before. I mean, I don't see what it'll have to do with my food. No.
And are you having fiber? You're having like psyllium
Yeah,
seeds?
I'm having all the fiber I was taking before. I'm taking the what's it called? Visbiome. I'm
Uh-huh.
taking whatever that is, Saccharomyces boulardii.
Saccharomyces.
Yeah,
Saccharomyces.
that's Floristore, which is expensive. There's cheaper ways of getting it. I know that. So, but I've been doing all that, and I even got some flaxseed just recently. Try that. See that?
Good.
Maybe.
I take flaxseed every day.
Yeah, I thought that might help, and I think maybe it's helped a little bit, but it still seems to be an issue there. So, being that it's near where they did the radiation and all that, it got me a little concerned. But these doctors, like I said, some of them probably think I'm a bit of an alarmist, and I haven't contacted anyone about it. I'm due to see them all again. All the
I think that's a legitimate question,
yeah,
Rocky.
yeah, right,
I think that's really a legitimate concern because it's
yeah,
in this proximity. So,
it is, yeah, yeah, right.
I mean, I don't know why it would be happening. When did you finish the treatment?
Well, in the end of July,
Yeah, so it's almost
seems that,
5 months, 6 months.
I guess, yeah.
It seems like a
Well, anyway, yeah. So I was thinking I'd contact, well, they have the whole team there, the Sinai team. They have the medical oncologist and they have the radiation guy and they have the urologist and all this and that. But I would just go to the radiologist probably and just, he's kind of the lead on the thing, I guess, and just ask him, what does he suggest I do in terms of testing or whatever.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
You could also who's your main oncologist?
Well, that's the thing. There's the medical oncologist, and then there's the radiation, whatever you want to call him. Um, and then there's the urologist,
Right. Well,
There's
I
like
would,
three of them.
yeah,
There's
you could
three of them.
ask all of them. You could ask all of
Well,
them for that matter. Yeah, I would start with
yeah,
the oncologist, but you could start with the radiation guy
yeah, yeah,
or gal.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, to
So,
rule out, any concerns.
yeah, right. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you don't know what, I mean, it's been such a kind of a radical change that does have me pretty concerned. Yeah.
So, and the radiation, did they go in rectally or did they use it from the front? They gave you radiation from the front of your body.
It was from the front. Yeah, right. They go
And
around, and yeah,
they go around what?
they go around, and I guess they go to the side too, a bit to the side.
And
And
how did, is it a proton? Was it a proton?
no, I don't think it was, well, it was 28 sessions. It was sort of a lower dose than like maybe the
Mm-hmm.
proton, which would be you'd only have maybe five or so, or maybe three. I don't know. It has me wondering whether it's a bit of a racket. They get you into these long ordeals.
Well, a proton being at 5, I mean, the question is whether it affected the tissue. I don't know how
Hmm.
they avoid burning the skin
Yeah.
and the
Well,
surface tissue.
yeah. Well, the thing of it is, I had no discomfort during the radiation, really. No, none.
Wow.
No. I mean, well, of course, one thing I did was, and this was because I could see what the other guys are going through. You're supposed to have a clean comb. You go in there, every morning for a month or so, or more than a month on the weekdays. And, they're supposed to have a clean cone so that they get a good image, what they're going to direct the radiation at. And I could see these other guys they were being told, no, you're not, you're not clear enough in there now. And sometimes they wouldn't even be able to do the radiation on them. So I just said, I'm just going to do a coffee enema every day, so there's no issue at all. So that's what I did for a month. Yeah,
Great. And that was fine, huh? You were
yeah,
able to get everything you needed done.
yeah, yeah. And I never had any, pain or no issues, around the bowels or anything. Now my I do have a bit of intensity, urgency with the urination still, but that's just kind of the way it's been. It can come on.
How discomforting is that?
Um, well, I don't like being caught on a bus or a subway when the urge comes on. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way. Hmm. It's pretty intense. I mean, it's intenser than it used to be before all this. Yeah, but I did have what's called a boy. How can I get this one out? A transurethral electrovaporization, where the guy went in before the radiation. Another guy. This is one of the one of the Cornell guys, Dr. Wiener. He where you create a little space around your urethra so that there's not so much pressure on it from the prostate and and you can't do it after radiation. So it opened up some space around my urethra, which I think was good actually, because I don't have to do tamsulosin. They had me on that.
Mm-hmm.
A tamsulosin, whatever it's called. Yeah.
What is it called? Tamsulosin is some. It's
Tamsulosin, like Flomax. Yeah.
yeah. So
So I
you
don't
were
have,
on that. You don't have to be
well,
on that.
no, I was on it afterwards, after the radiation, but I don't have to be on it now. No.
Hmm. How long did you take the Flomax?
Hmm, a couple of months or so.
Couple of months, you said?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was on two of the big ones, those big things for a while. And then got to one and then I just stopped because I didn't really need it.
good.
Mhm.
But now you're feeling urgency?
Well, I'm not feeling as urgency, and there was a little pain too, urinating after the radiation, but I'm not feeling that pain so much, and I'm not feeling maybe, well, as much urgency, but I am still feeling some urgency, yeah. Uh, so, but I don't know, I don't know if that would be affecting my bowels or not. I mean, if the my bladder was swollen or something, I don't know.
Right. Well, the prostate's right there,
Yeah,
around the ureter. So
yeah. But I'm able to urinate okay. Yeah, let's put it that way. I'm not, not a problem.
it's around the urethra. I'm sorry, around the urethra, not the
Yeah,
ureters. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
Well,
just
you
don't know.
should when you talk to your doctor, ask him about that.
Yeah, I
You know,
will. I will, of course. Yeah.
to make sure your intestines aren't involved, and to make sure that your
Hmm.
urgency is not an issue.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, what else? Guess that's, oh, well, my eyes I thought had deteriorated, and it turns out there's like a little filament, like a cobweb filament right over my retina on my left eye. And it's quite fine, but it's enough to like disorientate my vision,
Mm. And
make
what
it
did
blur,
they?
make
Are
it
they?
blur. I
Can they
mean,
go in there and remove it?
well, they can do it with lasers, but if it's not, it might be too thin actually for them to do it. I haven't seen the eye doctor, the surgeon, the guy that I would ordinarily go to, Fromer. He died, so
Oh,
yeah. You heard about that? No.
no.
Yeah, big guy up on Park Avenue. Just he had a brain cancer. Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
yeah. So at any rate, so I have to find a new, eye person for that sort of thing.
Well, you could go to Dr. Coster, Dr. Harry Coster.
Mm-hmm.
He's down and near the courthouse.
Yeah.
Harry Coster, Koster.
Okay.
He,
Okay. Yeah.
he's got a practice. What's it called? I go to him. I've sent different people to him, and
Mm-hmm.
he's kind of a nice. He's a nice guy for sure,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and he's done thousands of LASIK surgeries.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, New York Vision Group. That's the name of his
Okay. Yeah.
company, New York Vision Group. I'll send you this.
Okay.
He is specializing in the treatment of corneal and external diseases.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll send this link to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He had a fellowship in Massachusetts Eye and Ear Infirmary at Harvard Medical School in Boston. So
Mm-hmm.
you can see what he has to say about the retina.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Okay, I'll send this to you. Okay.
I have someone working downstairs in our boiler room. I'm having our boiler room decorated,
Oh, no kidding.
gold paint, yeah, and stuff like that.
Gold paint? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
I'm serious. Yeah, I'm really.
Wow.
Because it looked so shabby before that anybody, if we were going to sell this place, they would walk in there and then just be, they would think, oh gosh, what, this is tragic, but I don't want to be involved.
Well, that's good. You definitely
Yeah.
want to keep your house
Well,
looking good.
I'm working on that. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't want to sell a place. I mean, goodness sakes. It's cheaper than a condo right now, that's for sure. Yeah.
Well, do you
I
have a
mean,
mortgage that you're carrying,
no,
or is that?
I don't even have a mortgage. No.
Oh, goodness. So you own it outright?
Yes, uh-huh.
Oh, goodness.
But I mean, it's an old house. I mean, I'd have to say we were quite naive to have gotten involved with this house. I mean, it's very old. It goes back to 1850 or thereabouts.
Wow. Amazing.
You can imagine the dust and what's between this. I think it's the original floorboards here. What's underneath them?
Wow.
If you ever opened the ceiling in here, I mean, you'd just be like, you wouldn't believe it. And the dust, you can see the dust is weighing down the tiles up on the ceiling there.
Wow.
Yeah, we have all sorts of leaks and oh man, it's a,
Problem.
it's
This is in on Vanderbilt, 121 Vanderbilt in
yeah,
Brooklyn.
it's full time just maintaining the damn thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
so many issues. Yeah.
Are you able to do it? Are you doing the repairs?
Well, no, I can't do them all. I mean, I have to have people help me. I mean, we had an inundation. There was one day, it was 3 weeks or a month ago. It rained so hard for just a very short period of time. I don't know if you remember it or not, but
Yeah, I do.
a wave came down the street and it curled in and just went right through our first floor. I mean,
Oh no, Lord, that's terrible.
I've never seen anything like it my whole
Oh
life.
my Lord.
It
Oh,
was like once in 100 years almost.
oh,
So
sounds terrible.
we had no protection on the out at the gate. A lot of them have they're built up a little bit around their
Uh-huh.
outlet gate out.
Uh-huh.
So we put some bricks up there now.
Oh, that's good. Do you have flood insurance?
I have insurance, yeah. I don't know if it's flood insurance, but I have. I'm paying
Okay.
enough. I'm paying
You're
enough.
paying enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy expenses.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy. Right. So that's kind of the story.
What
You know,
about your intimacy? Is that happening?
um yeah, it's I'm able actually to have an orgasm these days, so that's interesting.
Yes. Oh,
I
that's
mean,
great.
it's not like that's completely wiped out. I
Oh,
don't
that's great.
I certainly don't get much of an erection, but I still can have an orgasm, which I don't know. At any
That's
rate,
great.
yeah. And I'm a sucker for all these things that they say are going to help with your memory and all this and that.
Well, is your
Yeah.
blood pressure down?
It's pretty low, yeah.
Well, that's a real key
Hmm.
for
Yeah. Hmm.
dementias and your blood sugar.
Yeah.
You want to keep that blood sugar down.
Yeah. Right. I'm being very careful with that now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
But there's sugar and just so many things like yogurt and stuff has sugar.
Oh yeah, yogurt, tomato sauce.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
react to chickpeas.
Oh boy.
Chickpeas make my blood sugar go up. You have to measure for yourself because nobody's the same.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you don't realize that. People will give me something like, oh, a chickpea recipe, and then I
Yeah.
can't have it. So I can't have
Well,
that.
that's maybe good because I've heard most of the chickpeas are contaminated anyway.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. Woo! In the
Wow.
summertime, pick
Yeah.
them
What
off the
about,
vine.
I like blueberries in my cereal. I mean, I know there's sugar in there, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's quite a bit. I don't know how much
Yeah,
sugar.
blueberries raised me. I can't have blueberries, but I can have raspberries.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Tara just wandered through. My dog just wandered
Oh,
through.
where's your dog? Let's see your dog.
Well, Tara, are you there? I think she wants to go down and see Pato, who's down there working.
Uh-huh.
Tara, you still there? Huh? Tara, hello? No, she's going downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like you're doing very well, Rocky, really. You,
Um,
you finished this program.
yeah.
How about, are you painting at all?
Yeah, I'm doing that still. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, that is interesting. It does. Um, I take the class pretty seriously, but since Becky's been away, I don't know. I guess I've been getting more depressed than I would usually, and I didn't feel like doing the painting class, preparing for the painting class this week, it was yesterday, started at 2 in the afternoon, went to 4:30. I just didn't feel like doing anything for it. And so I said, I'm going to have to pull out the some stops here. And I have these sativa pills,
Uh-huh.
and so I spaced myself out during the day with those, and that I did something for the class and nothing, I just threw something together loose at the last moment. But I just participated, so that was interesting. It does stimulate my interest,
The sativa?
yeah, but I don't like doing it because, I feel like from what I've heard, it's not good for your sleep. It can affect your sleep in a very negative way. The cannabis or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but
I'm sure it's like, it depends on each person
yeah,
differently. So,
yeah, right. But it gives me energy. That's what's the thing about it. That's what I say.
yeah,
Like,
it's a
yes,
trade-off.
yeah. I mean, yesterday, like Becky's 7 hours. It's a 7 hours difference. So she called me around 2 and 2. It was 9 o'clock her time, but it was 2 o'clock my time for the class. And I said something like to her, well, I think I better jump into this class now. It's already started. And she got upset by it. Oh, the more important than me. And so I felt bad. I said, no, that's not true. You're more important than the class. And she was tired, so she just sort of hung up on me. And then, but the sativa gave me the energy to stay up till midnight. So I called her at midnight, which is 7 in the morning for her. And, so it's okay now.
I can't remember what she's doing in Africa.
If, well, she used to be the director of a program called Globe, which was a NASA program.
Hmm.
They basically, I think that the contract runs to the end of January or something, or the end of this year. Any rate, or maybe
What does Globe do?
well, they collect data worldwide um, for environmental purposes too, measuring, rainfall and all this sort of stuff. They have a citizen science component too, try to get people on the ground, you know, collecting data. A lot of it's just about getting data on scientific data on the environment.
Sounds
But
good.
yeah, and to get other people and other governments involved and people, small entrepreneurs involved, and it's a lot about sensors too. The new sensors that are available and getting better all the time to gather data. So, they basically eliminate the program, Doge and all that,
Oh,
and they claw back $250,000 from the money that was dispersed to Globe. So Becky thought, well, look, I'm just going to assume that this isn't going to work here, this in this format. We'll start an NGO and be a nonprofit, and we'll try to get funding to do everything that Globe did, but even expand it even more and do a better job than the old Globe. So she is now trying to get funding.
In Africa?
Well, she's trying to get funding from the European Union because they're interested in Africa.
Oh,
I mean, she has these connections, and she's working with other good people, but they're all just doing it's all volunteer now. They're not getting paid for it.
wow, wow.
Now it's a nonprofit, and I've given some money to it to pay the salary for one person, which they really need. They need to pay one person, which is the treasurer, to do all the paperwork and file all the
Oh,
tax,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they can at least pay her. That name's Gulia. Yeah. So
Julia is the name of what?
that's the name of the woman who's this treasurer, the
Oh,
Gulia.
uh-huh.
Mhm. She stayed here actually well, she's been staying here when we're away in the summer. She's been helping us that way.
Wow, nice.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
But that's the story there. And now Becky's still a professor, teaching at Brooklyn College. So yeah.
Uh-huh. What does she teach? I don't remember.
Well, it's it's geography, environmental, mainly environmental.
So how often does she teach?
Well, she wasn't teaching all that much. I think she only had one course this past semester because she had been overloaded or something some semesters back. But now she's going to have a regular, in the spring, she's going to have a regular, classes. I don't know, maybe she have 3 classes a week or something. You'd have to teach, possibly. Yeah.
Great.
There you go. Yeah,
That's great.
yeah. So I don't know.
Becky, what's her last name?
Boger, Boger. I'm sure she got made fun of as a kid.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of the story. Oh, I got this neck thing going on, but what can I?
What's that?
It's very tight in my shoulder and in base of my neck, and I don't know, it's lingering. It's cracking a lot. I guess that's maybe not such a bad sign, but
You want to come in for treatment here?
I might want to come in and have you look at it. Yeah, see what you
Yeah.
think. I mean, I wish it just could be loosened up. It's like there's a knot there. And if it could be broken up, it would be nice. And it has a lot to do, with the way I'm up. And these chairs, these have the armrests on the side, and if I'm not careful, I'm like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I have them set down as low as I can, but they're still a little bit high, and my shoulders don't really go all the way down. So I'm thinking, I hate to do it, but I might have to cut the arms off.
Don't they pull out?
I can't pull them out, no.
Oh,
I mean, the whole unit is, no, it's kind of like, I don't know how I could ever get them off. Maybe I could. It's possible I could. Actually, I can see. I think there's an area I might be able to get a screwdriver in there, possibly. Yeah, I think I might be able to do something there.
that's good. I mean, you could play with that without destroying the chair,
No, I don't want to destroy the chair. I really don't want to do that. But
Yeah. And if see how that works, and if not, you could put the arms back on.
yeah, and it's on my right side, so I don't use my mouse anymore on my right side. I use it on my left side now.
Well, I could give you a session and we could see how it goes. It might be better from that.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Definitely. I like to have someone get someone's, idea what how to deal with it. Yeah.
So when are you available to do, like to come up here from Brooklyn?
Um, well, I'm usually good on a Thursday or a Friday, you know. I mean, yeah. Otherwise I'm probably preparing for that painting class,
Oh yeah.
but
Um, so next week is the last week I'm here. I'm going for a week to Salt Lake City to visit my brother and family out there.
oh, okay.
So
Hmm.
I could do next Thursday
Hmm.
at 2 o'clock here, or 2:15 would be better. Just give me, because I have
Yeah.
somebody before you. Do you
Hmm.
think that's possible?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you couldn't do any late, a little bit later? No.
Or
No.
2:30?
2:30 would work because I have to I want to park the car, across the street, and I would leave that at 1 o'clock, and it gives me an hour and a half to get to you. That's good, I think. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So you know I'm on 60 Sutton Place South now.
I've been there, right?
I think you have. It's a fancy building on Sutton Place,
Yeah,
the Sutton Place South, which is below 54th.
yeah, yeah. And what was the
2:30 on the 18th,
yeah?
Thursday, the 18th.
And what apartment is it or what unit is
Apartment is 7EN. It's 7EN for the North Building.
it? E like Nancy, E-N. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
It's got two buildings here, the South Building and the North Building, connected by the lobby.
okay, okay. Sure. Let's do that. Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
Hmm.
But I
And
haven't worked with you physically for a while, so that'll be good.
I know that's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you are doing so well.
Well, I hope I am.
Yes, I mean, you made it through the treatment. You made it through all of that treatment,
Yeah.
and you're functional, man. That's so great.
Yeah. Let's
That's
just,
really great.
the thing that I most fear is that you see, when I was in there on these multiple radiation sessions going on and on, there were people in there for even longer um, trials than me, like maybe 35 or 35 sessions or maybe 38 sessions or something. A lot of them it had metastasized so that it was, they were dealing with something that didn't work the first time for whatever reason. Who knows that would be? Maybe it was surgery, maybe it was other, um, and I don't want to be, and these guys, I mean, then there's somebody just next door. He's 90 now but he's very weak. Of course, you get to be weak when you're 90. But the problem with it is they're on these, now they're on these hormones for probably the rest of their lives, just to keep it in at bay. Like the prostate cancer that has, you know, seeped out and got, metastasized into other parts. And it's possible to keep it under control, but these hormones, they're almost like they're in a way that I think that you could call them almost I wouldn't say they're a death sentence, but what they do to you is just,
Oh, you're talking about the hormone blockers like Lupron.
yeah. Or
Yeah,
maybe a new Becca, for the rest of your life. You don't want to be,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So did they say anything like so you were on the one for 3 months afterwards. Are you off Nubeqa now, or is that
Oh, I'm
something?
off it now. I've been off since the end of July. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
So
off
that's
from.
great. So that is great.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Yeah. Okay.
That is great. I mean, your doctor had said not to worry about your PSA, and I think I remember saying to you, I'm concerned about it.
Yeah. I
But
went
you
back
had
to
to,
him and he
you went.
said, you maybe don't even have to do anything, about it. But the MRI showed it. I mean, they tell me it was bulging into my intestinal wall. But for goodness sakes, it didn't sound like something I just want to leave and see what happens. If it was the middle of my prostate, I might have said, okay, I'll leave it a bit for to see how much develops, from there. But the location just kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can trust these doctors though. 28 sessions. I mean, for goodness sakes,
Well,
is
you
that,
said it was a low dose.
yeah, they say that maybe is better,
It's hard to know. It's hard to know, and everybody's going to react differently. So
they make more money probably on that when they do the,
yeah, yeah.
or,
Well, certainly for the 38 and the ones that are
yeah,
going more times, but
yeah.
yeah,
Well, okay. Well, we'll leave it there then, and thank you, and I'll see you next week then.
great.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Be nice to
All
get
right.
some. Okay.
It'll be nice to what?
Get some relief from, some of this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And when does Becky come back?
She comes back Sunday. She gets in at 6 in the morning, and then she leaves Monday for New Orleans, and then comes back from New Orleans, gets back Thursday, and I think she says she won't be traveling for a while after that, which is nice.
What's in New Orleans?
Another one of her things to meet with people, and
Okay, okay. That's great.
yeah.
She sounds very focused.
She's really working hard. Yeah, that's for sure.
That's great.
Getting very tired too. So
Uh-huh.
anyway, that's it, I guess. Yeah. So
Okay. It's good to talk to you, and I'll see you next Thursday,
yes,
2:30.
great, fantastic.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
So long now.
Take care.
Yep, will do.